Okay.
Good morning, Jenny.
Good morning, Marcy.
All right. So on Thursday, I'll be in your room. And so let's talk about what we're doing.
Okay, so I filled out the Form A, just kind of guide us through our discussion. So I'm going to be doing guided math. Students are going to be in different centers. So they each are going to do 3 centers. I'm going to start off with a mini lesson. So I'm going to explain the objective, which is that they're going to be focusing on representing the composition of adding a 2-digit number to a 3-digit add-in. And then each group is broken up into like their depending on like their MAP scores and also my informal assessments. So in each center is focused on something different. So one center is technology, which they're going to be on the laptops, ST Math.
Okay.
There's going to be another center for iPads where they're going to do like practicing their addition time. And then another center will be sprints. And then the sprints, I have them according to their level. So they each have like a folder, like group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4, and group 5, according to their abilities of adding. And then my higher group, since they are already a little ahead, they're going to be working independently in the Eureka Math student book. And the students that are going to be meeting with me are usually the ones that need more support. So which are 3, 4, and 5. Groups 3, 4, and 5.
Okay. Great. So why is this lesson important for your students?
Well, it's important because they have to understand what place value is. So this lesson focuses on their understanding of what it means to add. So it's not just, okay, we're going to add numbers. Okay, what do those numbers represent? So they have to understand that. And they're going to hopefully understand it by using like manipulatives, and then using the place value charts with the little like the place value chips. So that's going to help them understand why is it that we add numbers.
Are you going to be using those manipulatives during the whole group mini lesson or just during that small time with
during
you?
my small time guided math.
Awesome.
Yeah.
How will you know students are successful in learning your objective? What kind of assessments are you going to be using?
So throughout, I'm going to be informally assessing them. I'm going to be observing them. In the small group, I'm going to be notating what they're exactly doing. And then at the end, I'm going to give them an exit slip. So then I'll collect that and then grade that and see, okay, where are students at? Are they understanding what I want them to understand? Where do they need more support? And so forth.
Awesome. Are there any other resources besides, you said, the Eureka student book and then some of the manipulatives that you'll be... And you said like the iPads and the different subscriptions we have.
Yeah.
Are there any other resources that you're utilizing during this time?
I give them their the place value chart.
Oh, okay.
And then they have a number grid too, to help them add for those that need that support.
Like a hundreds.
The 100
chart
yeah,
number
the 100
grid?
number grid. Yeah.
Awesome. And so this is going to be in Spanish.
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah.
And so within that, you know, are there any extra language supports that you're utilizing to kind of help with language?
Well, I'm gonna use like higher end vocabulary. So I'm gonna for some students, I'm going to model by actually like showing them pictures. So, you know, when I use like place value chart in Spanish, I make sure that I'm actually drawing it out, making sure they understand what it means. Or if I'm using the viscos, the place value, this, I'm actually showing them like this is
so
what
modeling
it is. Modeling
it, so
and
they have
showing
it as well.
Yeah.
Right. Awesome. Do you foresee any challenges during this time that you want me to be aware of, you know, with behavior or just with, you know, how the structure of it's going? Or anything?
Well, see, I just started the whole centers like when I started about a month ago. So I notice sometimes in transition, a lot of them like want to get fast to the next rotation and they'll want to run. So I keep reminding them we got to walk. And then I usually my higher group, you know, some of the students there are friends and they like to talk more and socialize more. So I have to keep reminding them too that it's time to focus. But other than that, everything should be good.
Good.
Yeah.
Is there anything specific that you'd like me to focus on? Like, you know, make sure that you want me to document in any way, you know, an area where, you know, you'd just like to know more about, or an area where you want to be like, I'm doing awesome with this. Make sure you see this because this is
Okay.
Yeah.
I think usually like I have one group where they sometimes have trouble like focusing, like you know, they need to keep getting reminded to stay on task.
Is it one of your
It's the lower
groups?
groups.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'd be group 5. They sometimes need like that extra, you know, push. Okay, we got to get started. So they would probably be the group that I see that sometimes kind of takes a little longer to actually start and do what they have to do. And then just, I think if you just observe that everybody's on task and is actually engaged doing what, you know, you're supposed to be doing. Because when I'm meeting with one group, sometimes it's hard to kind of see everyone, you know, make sure it looks like they're working, but you know, I'm not right next to them. So, yeah, that would be good.
Of course. All right, that sounds excellent. I'm excited for Thursday. It'll be nice to see, and I love how, you know, you're embracing the concept of guided math and really differentiating your instruction and really supporting all levels, be it with enrichment or your high students or our students that need those prerequisite skills. So thank you so much.
No problem.
All right, I think that's it.
Okay.